Hi, friends. Okay, I hope you're doing well, and I am recording this on the 31st of December 2022. Just one more day before 2023 starts, and I thought it would be a good idea to give some tips, for cybersecurity professionals who are excited about the coming year, about what they should do. So, the whole topic of this video is cybersecurity career guidance for 2023. I've tried to summarize the key points, I've discussed these throughout the year, and I've tried to summarize all these points in this video so you can get the maximum benefit. Now, this is just a quick disclaimer. This is all just my, of course, personal subjective opinion, my own advice. You can feel free to take it or reject it completely. But let's see. And I hope you get some value from this. So, if you're new here, guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Tamur, and this is my channel, The Cloud Security Guy, where I talk on a weekly basis about things like cloud security, artificial intelligence, and general cybersecurity career advice, like this video. Okay, so, and if you are new here, please do subscribe to this channel, like this video, share if you can. That will really help the channel to grow and reach the maximum amount of people. Okay, so what am I talking about? I'm talking about some tips which I want to give you for the coming year. Okay, and I want you to think about these tips. The first one, I want to put this right at the start, which is please be very careful when changing jobs. This might seem like a weird advice to give, but the simple fact of the matter is we are heading into 2023 with news of a global recession that's either upon us or it's about to start. It really depends on who you're listening to. Some people are saying the recession has started. Some are saying we are going to start it, but the indicators are there. And inflation and recession is expected to be a reality for the coming year. So please be very careful when changing jobs, even in a hot field like cybersecurity. A recession usually lasts for I don't know, 12 months or more. So if you change jobs and then that job does not work out and you're let go, or you're not able to, the job is not a good fit for you, you might face serious difficulty finding another cybersecurity job. So this is not the time to be adventurous, and instead it's the time to hunker down and really ride out this recession. Try to be irreplaceable in your current job. Okay, instead of changing jobs for a minor pay increase unless it's needed. Okay, the recession will be over after a while, and then you can change jobs with a peace of mind, and you will have options. Okay, that does not mean cannot make more money through other means, that I'll talk about later, but just keep this in mind, and this is like my first advice. The other one would be to invest in yourself. And even if you have a full-blown recession, that does not mean that you should not upskill yourself, learn new things. Okay, start upskilling yourself, learn new skills that you can apply in the job once the job market heats up. An easy way to do this is to think about your dream job. Okay, like you want to be the head of the CISO, or you want to be the head of cloud security. Go to LinkedIn, look at these jobs, okay, and do a gap assessment. What skills are missing from your current profile, and which skills are there on this job which you do not have. Okay, and then think about building upon those skills this year. Write down your goals. Okay, I want to reach this level, and work on those. Okay, a lot of people think about certifications only. Certifications are a great thing to do, but please, don't just stop at certifications. Don't do one certification and say, okay, I've met my goal for this year. They're not the be all and the end all. Give yourself a difficult goal that takes you out of your comfort zone, like building an application on the cloud or creating a machine learning model. You will be surprised how much you will learn by these challenges. Okay, and if you are planning to do like a cloud security certification in 2023, then check out my article, check out my video which I've made on this. I'll link it here. You can check that out. Okay, what else? One thing, if you have not done already, is to create your personal brand. What is that? Your job can come and go, but if you have a personal brand, then that goes with you wherever you are. In 2023, I want you to think outside your job and create something like a blog on Medium, a LinkedIn newsletter, a YouTube channel, maybe a Udemy course, something that establishes you as an expert in the industry. If you have cybersecurity skills, right, you can spread those skills to so many channels which are available. Find out what suits your skills and give yourself a goal. Maybe you're good in writing, right? Then you can become like a tech writer. I've made a complete video on how to become a tech writer on cybersecurity. I'll link it here. And maybe you're good in videos, maybe you're good in ebook, maybe you're good in writing. Whatever you think about your skill, and then do that. Okay, and this is one of the best ways to establish yourself, promote yourself in the industry. And believe me when I say, you will get access to opportunities you would not get otherwise. So I've seen here Medium, YouTube, ebook on Gumroad, maybe on channel. So many are there. And if you really want some sort of inspiration, I've recently launched a completely free ebook, How to Make More Money in Cybersecurity. I'll link it in the comments. I'll pin it there. Take a look at that. That will really help you to get a start. If you're completely new, you don't know where to start. Okay, I've tried to make it easy for anybody to like get a running start and really establish themselves. And okay, what else apart from that? 2023, if you're in cybersecurity, I really want you to understand how cybersecurity is changing. This is very much important, guys. Cybersecurity is going to be in demand for the foreseeable future, but that does not mean that your skill set will not become obsolete. So cybersecurity will be in demand, but the skills will change. AI is here and it's going to replace a huge amount of jobs in the coming years. If you are yeah, like mundane repetitive tasks, which anybody can do, it'll easily get offloaded onto bots and AI machine learning models. Okay, like I don't know if your current job is creating audit programs, right? So I can literally go to chat gpt and write an audit program on AWS cloud. Okay, look, I just wrote this and it made me a complete audit program. So you need to upskill, learn new things like AI attacks, quantum computing, IoT. If you haven't done, I've made a complete video on that, and I'll mention it here. But just remember, if you're doing low skill jobs, which in cybersecurity, like I don't know, your job is to run scans, okay, or and download the findings and then email it to somebody, and that's your job. Okay, all of those things can get easily automated. Your job is to, I don't know, download users, review them, anything which you feel does not require like the human analysis, the deep level thought. Believe me, that thing can get automated. So keep that in mind. What are the things which can get automated? What are the things, and try to upskill yourself. Okay, so these are the things I want you to talk about. And one thing, last thing I wanted to mention, and this does not, I mean, it's not directly related to cybersecurity, but it is something a lot of people have reached out to me. So I thought I'll mention it here, which is to secure your migration journey, because it's very important. If you're an immigrant or an expat, the tech layoffs of recent times, it really showed the shocking truth of how easily it is to lose your job and your permission to stay in a country if you get laid off. Okay, I mean, the people who got laid off from the big tech companies, people who were living in the US for like a decade with houses and children, they found out like this horrible fact that when they were laid off and they had 60 days to find another job, otherwise they have to leave the country. And can you imagine, if you've been there for so long, it's your home, right? You've bought a house, like your children are going to school, and then you lose your job, and then suddenly you realize there was no stability there. Okay, you could this article was there, I was reading it. It's very, a lot of people have reached out to me on this also. So finding a job, trying to find a job in a recession, it's a very stressful thing. But then can you imagine if you have a ticking clock also, a time limit of 60 days, otherwise, and you have to leave this country which you have called your home for so many years. I want you to look at alternatives like the UK Global Talent Visa. I've made many videos on that. I'll try to link it here. I have my own program, which is a visa which enables you to build your life without a sponsor, and you don't have the fear of leaving the country if you get laid off, because that visa is attached to you. Okay, so that is another thing you can take a look at. So these are the things I wanted you to keep in mind and really think outside the box when it comes to cybersecurity for 2023. So I hope this was useful to you guys. If you found it useful, please do like this video, share it, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much. I hope 2023 is an awesome year for you, and I hope you succeed and you have a fantastic year. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in 2023 then.